Ready?
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. This quick pass complete to Sutton. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak, and what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Stroud.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
On the counter now, it's Sanders. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. And the Rams at 500, 7-7 on the year. Well, they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Herbert off of play action. That's swung out wide to Sanders.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
This defense for the Jets, very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. So on 4th down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Stroud off the play fake.
Gets this one to Juszczyk. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Rashawn Gary make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Throwing on second and long.
Stroud.
His throw incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end, and it'll bring up third down.
You talk about this Rams defense.
This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say... So a big call there that brings up fourth.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18.
Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
And the Rams will go on offense here with a first and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start first and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A shotgun snap for Herbert.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Third and long, it's Herbert. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
Here's Brad Robbins now.
Fielded just inside the 20. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return.
And the Jets will take over.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. And they come up here now, first down. A short throw to Ingram. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
You talk about this Rams defense.
This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Stroud looking to throw. He had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
Stroud and company going for it.
And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Running right, here's Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he is going to have a Rams first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Back to Gibson and another catch for him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Herbert's throw taken in by Cooper here.
Touchdown! Amari Cooper, his 11th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Stroud on third down now.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
That's taken on the 25.
Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Herbert throwing again.
Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Play action. It's Herbert.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
To the air again, Herbert.
That is caught. Touchdown, Rams. Amari Cooper. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime and left.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's got room to roam. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Again, Herbert.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked up by Dane Cruikshank.
And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 23. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. On second down, here's Herbert. He's got a man, that's Keenan Allen. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. And now he is just 2 catches away from 1,000 on his career. 998 currently. On first down, Justin Herbert. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Herbert changing things up.
To throw again on second down. Herbert flushed out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Herbert back to the air. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
It's fourth down. Hey, Ram.
Going for it with Sanders. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Fakes a handoff. Now Corral to throw it.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Completes it right side to Cooper. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job.
And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here's Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cooper. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Jets are going to get the football back. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. And they're going to speed things up here.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. This a quick pass to Davis. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
1st down. Here's Corral with it.
And this will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
2nd and 10, Corral.
Open man right side is Ingram. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And the Jets 1st down.
Corral to throw, 1st and 10.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Oh, here's a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Robinson.
And some nice running, going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 35.
On 3rd and 1, Corral. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. In motion right is Davis. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Corral to throw on 2nd down. That's out wide here for Robinson.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jets.
Matt Corral,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Jets go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Shudak.
And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Play action. It's Herbert. He'll buy some time right. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 17-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Cooper here.
Touchdown! Amari Cooper with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year.
And the Rams are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever.
2 yards on the pickup.
Corral. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The Jets on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing here, Corral. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, it's Corral. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up second down. Throwing here, Corral. Getting the football to Davis on an out route. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Corral looking to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's 2nd and 10. Corral takes a shotgun snap. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Corral, another throw coming. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receiver.
That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. Corral to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now it's Herbert. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
This is 1st and 10. Corral.
And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he's brought down.
The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Now Corral. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. And that's going to be caught by Sutton.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Here's Corral.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now Corral to throw it.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex it.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Now Shudak for the extra point.
And the lead is down to 2. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. shreds the tackle. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Herbert now to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Herbert. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. But now we watch everything with great anticipation, because he just had his 999th reception. And yes, math majors, the next one, a big one, 1,000. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them. No pickup.
On 4th down, Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw, Corral.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd down. Here's Corral.
He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's what it's been like all game long. Everything just a fraction off. Remember, all they're doing here is looking to get into field goal range. But right now, that's a tall task with the way this defense is playing. And with time, a huge factor as well.
Corral going to look to throw it.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Corral.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Herbert to a knee, and that should just about write it into this one.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Rams, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.